In this video, we're going to take a closer look at the Meross Smart Air Purifier. We're going to talk about what it can do and the things we get when we integrate it with our smart home. So stick around because this is SlackerLabs. Welcome back to SlackerLabs. My name is Jeff. I know everyone's idea of a smart home is different, but I think we all come to a point in our journey when we look at all the tech around us and ask, how does this make our lives better? There's no doubt that 2020 changed our perception of the world around us, and in some cases, altered our daily habits. One big change for me was I stopped looking at my smart home as just a way to eliminate the things I didn't want to do, and started thinking about how my smart home could handle the things that I never thought about, like air quality, which honestly is something I rarely consider because it's not something I can see. It wasn't until I realized that I really haven't been sick since March 2020, when the company I work for went to a work-from-home model, that I really started to question how much air quality was contributing to my daily health. And for those of you concerned about the quality of air you're breathing, Meross has a solution. If Johnny Ive had designed an air purifier, I suspect it might look a lot like this. Its compact, perforated metal frame allows you to pull in air from every angle, ensuring no matter where you place it, this device can purify the air. The 360 design enables it to refresh the air as much as 5 times in a single hour for rooms as large as 207 square feet, meaning you don't need to leave it running all day. But if you do want to leave it running all day, or perhaps all night as you sleep, the fan speed is adjustable down to an almost silent 24 decibels. But improving the air quality is not just about moving the air. So the Meross Smart Air Purifier leverages a 3-stage H13 HEPA filter that can trap 99.97% of the particulate matter 0.3 microns in size. And in terms of smart home connectivity, this Wi-Fi enabled air purifier can integrate with Amazon, Google Home, Home Assistant, and Apple HomeKit. Before we get into my impressions of this device, I want to let you know that Meross sent this air purifier to me at no cost, but the impressions that follow are my own. Design-wise, I think there's a lot to like about this air purifier. It has a fit and finish that feels premium. Its controls are simple, and it's easy to set up and use in the Meross app. The air filter it uses to clean your air is rated to last 3 to 6 months. Now, I haven't had this device for that long, so I don't know how accurate that is. But so far, it doesn't look like there's any reason why it couldn't do that. I do wish Meross had a service that would just order and drop ship me a filter anytime my current filter hits a certain level, because I suspect I'm going to forget to check and at one point realize that the filter has been completely used up and need to order a new one. I'm also a little surprised that this air purifier doesn't have an air quality sensor built in. It seems like that would be a good addition to a device like this so that you could automate it to run anytime the air quality hit a certain level, or just to reassure you that everything you're breathing is pretty good. Without that, you're pretty much going to be running this either all the time or at certain times throughout the day. Which may not be too bad because at full volume, this device is not much louder than an actual fan. The built-in fan does have 4 speeds though, so you can adjust it based on the level of noise you want, or the amount of air you need to clean. Here's a sample of what it sounds like when it's running. For this test, the microphone is about 5 feet away. But without the built-in air quality sensor, I suspect how useful this device is going to depend on your smart home connectivity. So, let's take a look at what your options are. First off, Meross has a wonderful app. It has a clean design and it's easy to use. Setting up these devices does require a login to their service. But once this device is added into the app, you can see how much life is left in the filter, and have complete control over the fan speeds and be able to set up some basic routines like have it turn off after a certain amount of time. For voice control, you're going to want to connect it to your Echo or your Google Home. For the Echo, once you've added the device to the Meross app, you can download the skill and just link it using the account you created in the Meross app. There's also a handy link in the Meross app that you can click that makes setting this up even easier. And once the device is on your Echo, you can use your voice to control the fan speed and turn it on and turn it off. And the setup on the Google Home works almost exactly the same as the Amazon Echo. You can either download the Meross skill manually and connect it using your Meross login, or you can use the link in the Meross app, which makes linking them even easier. But unlike the Echo, you're pretty much limited to just turning this device on and off. There doesn't appear to be any way to control the fan speed. For those of you using Apple HomeKit, this device is HomeKit compatible, and you can link it to your HomeKit device during the setup in the Meross app. Inside the Home app, you get the ability to turn on the device and control the fan speed, but I don't think it's super intuitive, but then again, I'm not a big Apple Home user. And of course, once it's in Apple Home, you can use your voice to control this device using Siri. Home Assistant is where things start to get a bit interesting. There is no official Home Assistant integration for Meross devices, but there are a couple of interesting options in the Home Assistant community store. I tried both of the options there, but the one that was based on the cloud didn't seem to discover this device, and it's not listed as being officially supported, so that could be why. The one that provides local access, though, did work. It does require you to have already set up this device in the Meross cloud, but once you do, you can install this hack's integration, and then once your device reboots, it will be auto-discovered. Functionality is limited, and you're going to have to rename this device to make it useful. But for this air purifier, I can turn it on and off. And since the air purifier remembers its fan speed from the previous time, this may be all I need. Now I can automate this air purifier to come on based on certain conditions in Home Assistant, like when we leave the house, or perhaps based on an air quality sensor if I ever get around to adding one of those into Home Assistant. So while the functionality is limited, I see a lot of potential with this device in Home Assistant. Overall, this seems to be a quality air purifier, and the device does look good. But to be a truly smart device, I think it's going to require some assistance from your smart home platform. If you're a Google Home user, this device may not be all that impressive, because I'm not real sure how you're going to automate it other than just to turn it on and turn it off. If you're an Apple HomeKit user, you should definitely consider this device. And if you use Home Assistant, I think this is a good option as well, especially since you can add other capabilities using the Home Assistant platform, and the ability to automate this device using a local connection. And if you use Amazon Echo, this of course gives you full voice control over this air purifier. Without an air quality sensor built in, I think its smart capabilities are limited, but again, I think you can solve all of that depending on your smart home platform. So I'm not real sure that that's a huge issue, although I hope in future iterations of this device, they add that sensor. And lastly, it's quiet enough that you could leave it in the corner of a room running all day if you had to. If you're interested in picking up one of these Meross smart air purifiers, there's affiliate links in the description to both Meross directly and Amazon. On Amazon, you can also apply a $30 coupon, making it $99, but regularly it's about $129. The air filters cost around $25, and again, there's no built-in service that allows one to be shipped to you automatically when your current filter gets to a certain level, so you may want to order some to have on hand. Anyway, that's it for this video. Again, I want to thank Meross for sending this air purifier to me so I could do this video. If you want to support SlackerLabs and our mission to help you automate the boring stuff, you can buy me a coffee or visit the official SlackerLabs t-shirt store. Links in the description. Or let me know that you found value in this video by hitting that like button, and consider subscribing to my channel for more smart home content like this. As always, thanks for taking time out of your home automation projects to watch mine. Until next time, go automate the boring stuff.